All right, and here is the video review for Kingdom Deluxe BLACKARACHNIA, which, depending on which order you watch this in, wrapping up Wave 1. It's the last one I'm shooting of the first four because I shot Warpath first on the black background. Here's the new felt white background with the lighting setup from my brother-in-law, which seems to be working pretty well. Now, yeah, she's creepy crawly. She's a spider. She's got little articulated spider legs. It is a little difficult sometimes to keep her claws tabbed together because she's got these little bitty tabs on the inside of her, I guess the outside of her claws that are supposed to hold them together. And this gun just pegs in not securely, but not super securely to these little slots here in her wrists, like this. And pushing on it can cause everything to come undone, but it will stay. It's just, you can see it's kind of crooked already. Getting it all lined up and staying in can be a pain sometimes. Now it doesn't even want to stay because trying to prove me wrong. But I don't know why. Sometimes it stays in really securely and sometimes it just pops right off. So whatever. You don't really need to have it there. It's just a weapon storage. But come on, for the sake of the video review, just stay there, please. Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, so you got little posable spider legs. They are the core piece here that forms her. Well, okay, we'll go ahead and pop that off. That comes off. This is all one piece. The missile doesn't fire or anything like that. The core part of the spider legs here near the middle is it does swivel between the shoulder and the forearm. But the individual legs are all in one piece. But then the tips have these actually fairly stiff ball joints. You can see she can actually support her weight and stand on these ball jointed legs without collapsing. So will that weaken over time? I don't know. But for right now, it seems to be pretty solid. Creepy crawler. Anyway, cool red detailing on her big ball abdomen. You can kind of see her waist pieces back there. That's her waist. Her legs kind of fold up. And such. You can make her, she's coming to get you. Anyway. It's a fun little spider mode. It's a little bulbous underneath here because the way her shoulders sit under her spider chin. But all in all, it's a pretty fun little spider. And you can kind of see she's basically just balled up here. Her claws grab onto her feet, onto her heels, and then there are, as mentioned, there's a couple little tabs there on the outside of her claws. You can see that in the slot that's supposed to hold them together, but actually, now you're staying together very securely. Is it just because of the heels here? Maybe I just didn't line them up properly. See, if I get them to stay attached to her feet as securely as they just stay together here, I'd probably have better luck with that gun. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, go ahead and untab her hands from her feet, and then the whole shoulder pieces rotate down like this, but the legs are on the wrong side. So this whole piece, there's the spider head, and this whole shoulder assembly pulls out on this peg, and this is what I was not expecting. I could see kind of how it all folded up. I wasn't expecting this whole piece to flip around and rotate around like that to bring her shoulders into the proper position for robot mode. Get them out to the side here. Then her legs, again, just form the outside of the abdomen here. So you bring those down around and lift this up to expose her chest and her head and rotate her whole head and torso around. Bring the legs down, and then the waist piece folds all the way up like that. Actually, you want to fold this down first. Fold the spider head down and clip the waist piece over it. And you can see her chest there. Bring her arm, or I guess her stomach, not her arms, bring her legs down like this. Her little kneecaps, point them up to be kneecaps. Her little feet. Then rotate the arms down, rotate the spider legs out to the outside. And then fold chest down, bring her head up and turn it around, And then this piece kind of folds up onto her back. So she does have a little bit of a backpack, but all in all, that's a surprisingly interesting and good BLACKARACHNIA transformation. And then you can fold the legs. You can have them up. You can do whatever you want. On the show, they shrank. They did some physics tricks there. So mass shifting, there we go. But then she can hold her weapon in her little claw. And because she's skinny, she's posable. She's got a hinge neck, a ball joint at the neck, so she's got a good range of motion there on her head. Shoulders, dual hinge, up and down. You can kind of get a little bit of a crunch there, but it's mostly just, it's blocked by this area. Spider legs have all the same posability out here and can swivel. The forearm can swivel. There's a hinge elbow. No articulation in the fingers because they're just one solid piece. No waist swivel, unfortunately, because of this, how this piece folds around. But you got the dual hinge hips, a thigh swivel, good range of motion in the knees because of how she transforms. And you got some front to back ankle action as well as side to side ankle tilt. So, yeah, pretty solid figure and a pretty nice representation of BLACKARACHNIA. Do be careful. Like, I've seen some people where there's a little clip here that tabs into the chest to hold this whole assembly together. And it looks like the ones that broke were much significantly longer than this. But I have seen reports of it breaking, so do be careful. Now let's give her a quick turnaround. There you go. And there she is. Here she is with fellow Predacon from Kingdom Megatron, as well as Paleotrex. Get all the Predacons together here. And where'd Vertebrate go? There we go. Vertebrate. Now, obviously, BLACKARACHNIA and Megatron are the only two official ones from the show, but a couple new Predacons there. Take the new guys out, and we'll bring in all of the Beast Wars guys from the first wave of Kingdom. We got BLACKARACHNIA, we got Primal, we got Cheetor, and we got Rat Trap. And we know pretty much everybody else is coming. We know Tigatron, Rhinox, Dinobot, Waspinator are all coming. Supposedly Tarantulas is coming, Scorponok. No word on Pterosaur or who's the other one? Pterosaur and Inferno from the Predacons. But everybody else will have all the season 1 Maximals. That'll be cool. And who knows? Like, apparently, if these do well, we may see some more Beast Wars toys coming out in the next few lines. So hopefully, we'll get anybody who goes missing in Kingdom. And real quick, I don't have an original BLACKARACHNIA, either one of them, Transmetal or her original or Transmetal 2, but because it never hurts to have him out. There she is with Transmetal Tarantulas. And they look good together too. I mean, Transmetal Tarantulas is still one of my favorite just Transformer toys ever. Just FYI. So yeah, but there is Kingdom BLACKARACHNIA. Very cool. And happy to have her. Again, it's late night. Oh, her card actually came with, completed my set. And she came with the BLACKARACHNIA card. And if you open it up, it looks like she may be in Transmetal 2 colors, but this doesn't look like they changed the model at all. So actually, no, I'll peel this one back just real quick. Yeah, so it looks like she's kind of got the purple Transmetal-y colors, but it looks like it's the same BLACKARACHNIA model. And you can see Waspinator and Dinobot and Scorponok in the background there. I always have to squeegee out these bubbles when I do this. But yeah, so there's the 4 cards that I'm aware of in Wave 1. I've got 3 Dinobots. I've got these 4 cards, 1 extra Arc, and 2 extra Dinobots of the ones I've gotten so far. But there's BLACKARACHNIA, Autobot Arc, Optimus Prime, Dinobot. So we'll see what cards come. Those are the ones I'm aware of. Maybe there's some more that I haven't seen yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing if anything new comes with Wave 2. Kingdom BLACKARACHNIA, definitely a worthy addition to your shelf, especially if you enjoyed Beast Wars. So pick her up.